Hey guys, welcome back to the Patar Project. Today I'm going to be speaking about cherishing your loved ones, but before I do that, let's roll the intro. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, today was a really fulfilling day. Um, I went to a job site today and the customer, I guess, really opened up and shared about his story of losing his wife earlier this year. And I guess I'm going to share that story with you today, and then also just talk about cherishing the people that we love and cherishing the time that we have with them, because you just never know when something could happen to you or something could happen to them, and you don't want to have any regrets in life. That is my biggest probably message that I push on other people is don't live life with regrets. You don't want to get to 80 or 90 years old and have regret that you didn't do the things that you wanted to do or spent the time with the people that you wanted to spend time with. Don't have regret. Life is too short. It can be taken away at any moment. You just do not know. So live your best life possible. Spend it with people you love that make you happy, all that kind of stuff. Just don't have regret. So today's story. Went to this customer's house, old fella, I think he was about mid to late 70s. Old, typical Italian bloke, barely speaking, like he could speak English, but like really strong accent. Nicest guy you will ever meet in your life. Honestly, I love doing his job. Love going to his house every year and servicing his aircon. But this year, at the beginning of the year in March, he lost his wife. They were married for 50, I think he said 53 years. They met when he was she was 15 and he was 17 or 18, and it was the love of his life. He's just, we went in there and asked him how he was doing, because he lives in this house by himself, and with COVID he wasn't able to see his family and that, and he started to open up that he lost his wife earlier that year to cancer, and how he missed her and he was struggling, and he kind of, he broke down in tears. Like, he got really overwhelmed and upset, and Jake, my brother, was there as well, and Jake actually ended up in tears too, because I guess he's not used to dealing with those kind of emotions and stuff like that. And for me, it was a really fulfilling moment knowing that he felt comfortable to open up about how he felt, because one, he's a man. Two, he's an older generation, which typically they hold in all their feelings and emotions and bottle it up. Whereas he felt comfortable. We were holding space for him that he was able to, open up, and he did open up, and he was, you know, sharing stories about how they met and his wife, and how they've been married for so long, and he broke down in tears, and we gave him a hug, and he took us inside, and he was showing us all these pictures and all these memories of his wife. He has like this room where it's just full of like pictures and memories of them together and his family and his wife, and it was so beautiful to see. Like, it was true love, and you rarely see that these days, and it's beautiful, and that is what I want when I'm that age, to be like, I'm in love now. I love my partner, but to get to that age and still be so much in love with that person, whether they may still be here or not, it fills my heart. And he's heartbroken, And the sad thing is, he's like he feels like there's nothing to live for now. Like she was like his world, and now he feels he has his family and his daughters and grandchildren and stuff, but he still feels lost. He feels like life's kind of over. And once he showed us those pictures and we're talking, we hugged and had a bit of cry and all that. We continued to do our job, and he was just sitting there, like where all the photos and that were, and he was just sitting there and looking at the photos and kissing the photos of his wife, and yeah, it was just so beautiful to see, and my heart was so full. It's just such a good feeling, and it comes back to cherishing those moments with your loved ones, with your partner, with your children, with your mum and dad, and your family and friends, and all that kind of stuff. Cherish those moments. We live in a society where we put, I guess, material things, money, all this kind of stuff. We get caught up in it. We get caught up in trying to achieve all these goals and, get the house and all that stuff, which is amazing. We need goals and all that crap. But it's when we have our priorities mixed up, where we have money and material stuff on top over our happiness and our loved ones and our family, and we need to make that switch, because that is why we have deep mental health issues. That's why we have suicide and depression, all that stuff, because we have our priorities wrong. We need to start placing our health, our happiness, our family, love, connection, belonging, all that stuff on top. Because let's face it, I'm gonna die, you are gonna die. It's just a matter of time. We don't know when that day could be. It could be today, could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be years down the track. You don't know. But you don't want to be in that position where your life has come to an end and you're reflecting. And as I said before, you have regret. You don't want that. Or someone that is close to you that you may not have seen, or you may not have spent as much time with because you were focused on all these other things, passed away. And you have regret of that. You wish you spent more time with them, that you showed them more love, that you showed them that you cared and you wanted to spend time. It all comes down to not having regret, changing our priorities, switching them around, focusing on the things that actually matter in life. Yes, money and all that's important. It makes the world go around. But what's the point of having money? What's the point of having these material things, the houses, the cars, all that stuff, if inside you're not fully fulfilled? If you're not able to do the things that make you happy, to spend the time with people that make you happy, make you laugh, make you feel loved, what's the point? We're in a rat race. Now you can win that rat race, but at the end of the day, you're still a rat. So take a step back. I think a big thing is self-awareness and reevaluating your life and where you want to go and what is truly important to you. Because I personally went through a stage where my goals were on top over my relationship and all that stuff. And it hindered it, because I thought I cannot achieve my goals if I'm focusing time towards my partner or other aspects of my life. And I got a rude shock when someone said to me, okay, if you achieve those goals, will it be worth it if you lose your family, if you lose your partner, because you've placed those goals on top of them? Now, those goals are important, but what is truly more important? achieving those goals and being alone and not being able to celebrate with anyone and not feeling loved or any connection, or focusing on being happy but still working on your goals and having both? That's a question I'll put to you, because I know there's a lot of ambitious people that listen. And I know it's so easy to fall in the trap of focusing so much on those things, on your goals and stuff, and forgetting about the stuff that truly matters. So have a think, be self-aware, do some reflecting. Let me know what you think of this episode if you got some value. And at the end of the day, cherish your loved ones, cherish the time that you have with your loved ones, and don't have regret in life. Live life to your fullest, live life, on your terms, be the best version of you. Don't have that regret that you wish you could have done stuff, or you wish you could have spent more time with someone else. Because I'll say it again, you're going to die. Now that's harsh, but it's the reality. Everyone is going to die at some point or another. So make the most of this life. Cheers, guys. I hope you guys got some value. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.